What's up everyone? Welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene and today we have another yoga for weight loss sequence for you. This is per your request. We're going to focus on the abdominals today and the arm muscles, the muscles of the arms. So this is a fun sequence that will help you if you are interested in toning the body, building strength, connecting with your breath. The Yoga for Weight Loss series has been very popular, so we want to continue to touch on sequences that build major muscle groups, but also bring a little yogic sensibility into that. So we're gonna work hard today. You can repeat this sequence more than once if you want more of a workout, or if you're new to the practice and new to Yoga for Weight Loss, then you can just do what you can and favorite this video so you can return to it and see how much you grow, which I know you will if you return to the practice. So thanks for being here with me. Let's get to it. All right, my friends, so we're actually going to start in a cross-legged position and just do a quick check-in with the body and the breath before we go flat on our back and start to check in with the abdominal wall. So sit up nice and tall, find your breath, close your eyes, and just begin to draw a couple small circles with the nose one way and then the other. Set an intention to keep a nice awareness on your breath and particularly on your neck today as we connect to our core. And then bring the head back to center stillness. Take your left palm to your right knee, right fingertips behind, and we just take a gentle twist to the right. Again, also setting the intention to keep an awareness on the spine. And we come through center and take it to the other side. Just kind of stretching it out and checking in with the breath. Arrive on the mat here. You might go one way and then the other. Choose to make the best of your next moment here with yourself on your mat as we scooch up towards the front edge and slowly release back down to your mat. So what I mean by that is take this time for yourself. You've committed to the video, so let's see what happens. We're going to come to stretch out nice and long, just getting centered on the mat here as we take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Awesome. Hug the knees into the chest now, in through the nose, scoop your tailbone up, and exhale out through the mouth. Rock a little side to side. Find what feels good. Point and flex the feet. Rotate the ankles. Awesome. Then we'll keep the knees up as we interlace the fingertips, bring the palms up and over and behind the head. Cool. I'm going to keep my thumbs extended here like so, just to kind of cradle and support the neck. Again, we set intentions to keep a nice mindfulness of the neck here. So there should be no strain in the neck or the muscles of the face as we head into this practice or during the practice. All right. Bring your awareness now to the space between your navel and your spine. Anchor the navel down as you scoop the tailbone up. So again, you can take a look at the video here. I'm going from here to here. Scooping tailbone up towards the sky, anchoring, kind of stamping down my lower back to the mat. Cool. Now spread the elbows left to right, nice and wide. Try to keep them wide for this next beat here as we lift the shins up parallel to the ceiling. Inhale in, exhale, lift the head, the neck, the shoulders again. Elbows are going to want to come in like we do for a crunch. Keep them nice and wide. Great. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, lower it down as you squeeze the left knee up. It's going to hover here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, switch. Deep breath in. Exhale, switch. Deep breath in. Exhale, switch. Now take your left elbow to your right knee. Deep breath in. Exhale, switch. Right elbow to left knee. Little yogi bicycles here. Inhale through center. Exhale, switch. Now as you switch, really press through the heel of that extended leg. Inhale through center. Exhale, switch. Keeping the lower back lengthened and stamped down to the earth. Move with your breath. This is like the yogic version of bicycles here. And as we continue, I really encourage you, I invite you to find that exhale out through the mouth as you extend the leg long, squeeze the knee in. Inhale through center, exhale out through the mouth. Let's find a rhythm here. Keep scooping the tailbone up. We'll do one more on each side. And then we release. Arms come around, squeeze the knees into the chest, relax the weight of the head down. Awesome job. All right, so next up, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together, outer edges of the feet to the mat. Take a second to bring your hands to your belly, take a deep breath in, and exhale out through the mouth. Awesome. Again, we interlace the fingertips, bring them up and over the head, elbows wide. Now this time we're going to scoop the tailbone up, navel down. And if you feel a pinch in the hip creases here, go ahead and draw your toes out just a little bit here as we prepare for butterfly sit-ups or cobbler's pose crunches. We do this in the Empower program. If you're interested in taking your practice to the next level, Empower is my version of power yoga. You should check it out. It's a lot of fun. And we do these in one of the supplemental videos. So here we go. Just take a moment to get settled in. Definitely bring your awareness to your pelvis, to the sacrum. Make sure you feel comfortable there as you scoop the tailbone up. Engage the upper abdominals. So you can see that little tilt in the pelvis here engages these muscles. Awesome. We take a deep breath in. And we exhale, lift the head, the neck, the shoulders. Just let it hover here. Arms and legs are mirroring each other here. We can extend the thumbs and create this little hammock for the neck. So I'm not straining here, but I'm keeping a softness. Great. Then we'll take a deep breath in. Exhale, draw your chin to your chest. Inhale, this time lower all the way down, knuckles kiss the earth. Exhale, chin to chest, keep the elbows wide. Inhale, exhale, find your rhythm. As I'm exhaling, tailbone's lifting up, navel is drawing down. So I'm really getting the most out of this movement. I'm not just kind of hoisting my body up and down. Keep it going. Keep a softness in the face or smile. We're going to do 5 more wherever you're at. And we release. Take the fingertips to the outer edges of your thighs. Close the knees. Hug the knees up towards the chest. We take a deep breath in through the nose and a long exhale out through the mouth. Relax. Awesome. Cross the right ankle over the left. Grab the outer edges of the feet. Bend your elbows left to right. If it's available here, you might draw the toes up towards the ears. If that feels good on the lower back, should feel extra yummy after those butterfly crunches. But if you're new to the practice and we're still creating space there, you might be here. Breathing, massaging the lower back as you rock a little side to side. Then anchor your navel to your spine, and here's where the fun is. We're gonna rock front to back. One of my favorite moves, a little silly, but if I can do it on YouTube, surely you can do it in the comfort of your own home. Or maybe you're having a little yoga party. Arms and abs party. Oh yeah. And you might take a moment to hover here, particularly if you have a shoulder stand practice. And you might move nice and slow, or you might speed it up. You might reverse the cross of your ankles in between. And this is just a little invitation to remember to have fun. Also an awesome massage for the spine. Staying connected to your center. Let's do one more wherever you are. And then we'll roll all the way up and come to all fours. Okay, So from all fours here, my friends, we're going to take a second to just find our alignment, press into the tops of the feet, and find that hovering cat-cow. We breathe deep here, and we remember the neck nice and long here. Beautiful extension of the spine. So if it's here, send your gaze out straight down. And if you're feeling frisky today, lift your right toes. Draw a couple circles. Release, lift the left toes. Press into all 10 knuckles. And release. Great. Slowly lower the knees. Walk the palms out. Itch your nose. Okay. And then curl the toes under as we lift up into plank. Cool. So we're going to come into a nice top of a push-up here. Find that sit bone to heel connection. We can always take breaks here, but we're going to inhale in deeply and exhale. Bend the knees to kiss the mat. Inhale. Spike through the heels. Exhale. Bend the knees. Kiss your mat. Mwah. Inhale, spike the heels back. Exhale, knees kiss the earth. 5 more, we got this. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, keep it nice and slow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, kiss. Mwah. Inhale, extend. Draw your navel up as you exhale, kiss the knees. Great, inhale, extend, stay here. We're gonna walk the left palm in towards the center line as we turn out towards the right side of the mat. Come onto the outer edge of that left foot, and inhale, right arm lifts high. Now everyone, lift your hips up towards the sky. Remember that hovering cat here as you inhale and exhale, nice, long, smooth, deep breaths. Side plank. Great for the arms, great full body strengthener here as we draw the navel in towards the spine. You can lift the leg here. I'm super sore today, so I'm tired. You can take any variation you like. You can even bend that front knee. Practice here. One more breath. Inhale in, exhale, straight on to the other side. So I'm going to turn here so I'm facing you. But right palm's going to come to center. Take a break in between if you need to, but otherwise if you're challenging yourself today, come onto the outer edge of that right foot and go right into it, lifting the hips, drawing energy up from the center channel, and we come to side plank. Breathe, tuck your chin into your chest, navel to your spine, relax your shoulders down away from the ears, create a full body experience. If your body's shaking like mine, yay, prana moving, body transforming. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Let's do one more breath cycle in. And if you want to play with a leg or something on this side, you can. And on an exhale, we release. Great. Lower the knees. Take a quick rest. Rotate the wrist. And then we're going to come back to that plank. Yikes. Okay. So chaturanga push-ups. So for this, you can keep the knees lowered or you can come nice and wide with the legs. So what we're doing essentially is shifting the weight forward if we're on top of a push-up, hugging the elbows into the side body, hovering halfway, and then pressing back up. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. My arms are sore. So if you're wanting to challenge yourself and create more heat, this is where you're headed. Chaturanga push-ups, halfway, hover, and then navel to spine as you press back up. Okay? We can also lower the knees and practice this half push-up here. Everyone, keep length in your neck, gaze forward. Inhale in. Exhale, hover. So we're either on the knees or on the toes. You inhale, press into all 10 fingerprints. Exhale, hover. You got this. 5 more wherever you are. Gaze is forward, last one. And we release onto the belly. Awesome, take a rest here in slumber party pose. So if you're new to the practice or if you're just tired, I am with you. My arms are super sore, but we just take little bits at a time and we stay connected to our breath. Okay, awesome. Press into your pelvis, reach the fingertips back. Shalambhasana variation. We inhale in, extend through the crown of the head. Exhale, send the fingertips and toes up and out. Spread the palms wide, relax your shoulders down away from your ears. We inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, float them back like you're swimming through water. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, everyone tuck your chin into your chest, lengthen through the back of the head and neck. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, release. We do 5 more of these. You can count in your head. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, radiating energy through the fingertips and toes. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. I don't even know if that was 4 or 5. And exhale. On this last one, we get a little creative. We bend the knees and the elbows if we like. We swim a little here. Great full body strengthener. And then we release. So I'm not really into counting. It's not really my thing. So if I get off on the counting, I'm sorry. Take a little child's pose here. And then we're going to come back up to plank. Yay! Don't panic. Wide arm push-ups here. So this is definitely to build strength. So we can be on the toes here or on the knees. We're going to take the palms. We're going to bring to this kind of L shape here. The index finger and thumb are going to be the only fingers that are on the mat here. Let the other fingers fan off. And we find our push-up, either top of a push-up or half push-up. We inhale, keep the gaze forward. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release. Find your rhythm. Listen to your breath. Keep it going. 5 more. One more. And release. Extended child's pose this time, knees nice and wide, or downward facing dog. So we're working at all levels here. Depends where you are and how you're feeling today. We're in downward facing dog or extended child's pose. Catch your breath. Then slowly we'll come back up. Okay, last thing here, and then we flip back onto our backs. Yay! We're going to spread the palms wide, come to top of a push-up. Everyone, come to that top of a push-up. So this time we're going to bring the toes in line with the hip points. And again, we're going to press away from the earth. Draw your lower belly in. Make sure the hips aren't coming up too high towards the sky. See if you can really find that sit bone to heel connection. Okay? And from here, I inhale in, exhale, touch the left toes off the mat. Inhale to center, exhale, touch the right toes off the mat. Keep your gaze forward, neck nice and long. We dance here. Find your breath. Listen to your exhale. Pick up your pace. And then after your dance, slowly lower the knees, curl the toes under, and take a moment to rotate the wrists. Maybe check in with that neck again. Awesome. So my idea of conditioning is to keep it nice and light and fun and loose. So if counting is your thing, then count. But if I could invite you to do anything, it is to make breathing your thing. Get in the rhythm of things with your breath, okay? We're gonna do that dance one more time. Let's do it. Pressing away from the earth, just so you can find your breath. So there really is no right or wrong, but use your breath as a little soundtrack, as a little metronome for your work here on the mat. Here we come. Plank pose. Inhale, exhale, toe tapping out. We can also come onto the elbows here, my friends. Everyone, keep your hips nice and low. Here we go, 5 more. And 3, 4, and last one, and lower down. Awesome, curl the toes under. Again, we roll up, this time loop the shoulders, the wrists, and then my favorite thing, we turn and swirl, coming back onto flat back. Awesome. Inhale, extend fingertips and toes out long. Take a full body stretch. And exhale, float the fingertips down. Palms are going to come underneath the buttocks here. So this takes a second to get situated in. I'm going to move my mic a little bit here. Cool. Palms face down. We draw the shoulder blades in and together and down. And here we go, guys. We're almost done. We got this. Press into all 10 fingerprints. Send the legs out long. Cool. So first things first, we draw the navel to the spine. We really, really lengthen through the lower back as we draw the navel in. So here's me drawing belly button in, Uddiyana Bandha. And I like to really keep awareness through all of my palm here. Great, neck is nice and long. Navel to spine as I hug the knees in, send the legs up. So I'm going to flex through the feet here, pressing through the heels, slowly begin to lower down. Lower down only as far as to where your lower back stays flush with the mat or your navel stays engaged. So that'll be a little different for everyone. Maybe you can lower all the way to here. Maybe it's here, maybe it's here. Meet your edge, so find that place where you feel still supported in your lower back, and when you feel like you met your edge, your lower back's about to go, then draw your knees back in. So we stay nice and supportive in the lower back here. Inhale, extend. Exhale, press through your heels, lower down. When you meet your edge, navel to spine, hug it in. So we can find a little softness here as we build strength, keeping a nice awareness in the neck and the face, and mix and matching here. So sometimes I come and my edge is here and I'm like, okay, navel, draw in. And sometimes I'm able to lower my legs, or my mermaid tail as I like to imagine, all the way to here. And then I reel it in. So play here. So we're bringing a little yogic sensibility to this abdominal work here. Absolutely. And if you keep returning to this video, you'll feel so awesome and be so surprised how one day you're here, rolling it in, and then one day you just so mindfully and with such great integrity come all the way to here and reel it back in. Keep going, my friends. Don't forget to breathe. Awesome. Let's do 5 more. Hey, we got this. Move at your own pace so you don't have to look at the video here. It's awesome. We know what we're doing. We're working it out. We're spending this time on ourselves so that we can be stronger, happier, healthier, shinier human beings. Finish it up. Awesome. Then we're going to send the fingertips left to right when you're done and begin to rock a little back and forth, letting the knees hover in this reclined twist variation. Oh, should feel so awesome for your side body. Great on the abdominals. Also really good for those digestive organs. Take out any bloating and inspire you to keep deepening the breath. So back and forth we go. And last but not least, here we go. We send the fingertips, the toes up towards the sky. You can keep a soft bend in your knee. It doesn't have to be straight here. But a nice energetic lift through the heels. So even if we're not straightening here, we keep a nice brightness in the feet. Okay, this time we're going to reach the arms up and overhead. And you can soften, bend at the elbows, either cactus arms here or kind of like ballerina arms here. For me and my shoulders, feels nice to kind of come to this football Aztec-y cactus arms. Okay, so this movement's small and strong, working those deep, deep muscles. As we inhale, we lift the tailbone up, navel draws down. As we exhale, we release. Inhale, working deep. Inhale, lift tail. Exhale, lower. So there's a tendency here to do this. Inhale, kick the toes back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And yeah, I'm working my muscles pretty good here, but I encourage you to make it smaller so we can get those deep, deep muscles really working from the inside out here. This is the abdominal work that's going to help you fly in some of your asanas. Warrior 3, some of those arm balances. This is also really great for the back, great for the posture. So again, try to avoid kicking your toes up towards your nose and keep it nice and small, lifting and releasing, lifting and releasing. Keep it going. Woo, starting to feel it now for sure. Keep it going. So just when you feel like giving up, or if you've already taken a break, hop back in and let's finish this out together. Ready? Here we go. And we release. Come to that Supta Baddha Konasana one more time. Bring the hands to the belly and give yourself a little rub down. Hey-o. All right, nice work today. We're gonna send the fingertips out wide. Oops, sorry. And then the toes out long. And really, truly, I invite you, do me a favor, spend a couple minutes here in this pose here, Shavasana. Yeah, even if it's just a minute. Closing your eyes, relaxing the weight of your body completely and fully into the mat. So you can repeat this video again if you're not ready to rest. You can do this whole video one more time. If you are ready to rest, give yourself a moment or two here to just balance out the energetic body. Honor your time on your mat and with yourself. Love is in the air. Deep breath in. And long exhale out. Nice work, everyone.